Alright, welcome back to our channel. For those new subscribers, I'm Tavez and this is Ambrose. Alright, so we'll be talking about how you're gonna be able to boost your metabolism for the long term. So we've just wrapped up the fat loss series, and this now ties into all of those things we spoke about in episode 2 especially. We touched briefly on metabolism. Alright, so we'll get into a little bit about how you can actually boost your metabolism for the long term. Okay, so I'll start with that. So we're gonna take you through some basic nutrition, so like the foods you can consume to help boost your metabolism, your training regime, and we speak a bit on our personal experience as well. But before we get into that, I'll just give a brief about what metabolism actually means to the human body. So the metabolism, it is, simply put, the body's ability to convert food into energy. Right, and then I'm gonna speak about so it's required for daily activity. And if you think about it, your body, as you're working out, as you're performing your daily activity, your body will need energy. So the metabolism is important for getting rid of waste material and also breaking down important components or important compounds in the body, such as lipids, proteins, nucleic acid and carbohydrates. Right, and then when I'm speaking on some foods later on, I'll mention where the lipids come into play. Right, so that's your fats, fatty acids, fat soluble vitamins, I'll get into that, and your glycerides as well, but I'll leave that, the science, out of it for the time being. Alright, so the main purpose that we're actually doing this video is for you to be able to improve your body's ability to burn and to convert the food you consume into energy to increase your output.
First off, metabolism, we want to keep it as high as possible when it comes to exercise. The benefits are amazing, really. There's a lot more leeway when it comes to getting away with things, even though you should behave. But I mean, when you're gonna live normal life, you will fall off the wagon from time to time and do what you do. Metabolism just allows you to get away with stuff and also plan your diet more appropriately and dial things in. So if we're talking about exercise to increase your metabolism, really there's two methods. So it's either duration or intensity. Now we're all normal people, we all live regular lives, go to work. So really duration, unless that's your job, I don't recommend it at all. Personal experience, I don't recommend it at all. No one has 2+ hours, 3 hours even, to commit to that kind of situation. So the quickest one to get you started is really intensity. You want to go into the gym and kill yourself in as quick time as possible. That could be anything from 20 minutes to 40 minutes, but really your job should be done in under an hour. Increasing metabolism just means pushing yourself, especially your heart rate. You want to, when you're done with your workout, you should be covered in sweat. It's very quick, it's very intense, and it could be almost anything, because with metabolism you want a full body workout. So let's take a simple example, sprints. You don't need any equipment, you just go to the park, let's call it a 30-yard dash, measure that out, and then just sprint. Give it 100%, wear yourself out, your heart rate will be going very fast. Recover, and I mean recover 100%. That could be, if you're a beginner, listen, that might take a minute to recover properly. But once you've recovered, then you go again. And then you go again, and you put a marker down that you're going to do it 15 times. And within half an hour, your workout is done, you're exhausted, you feel your metabolism pumping because you feel your heart rate, and you're going to feel that for the rest of the day. Second point is you want to be doing as many full body workouts as possible, because we want to increase the growth hormone naturally. When the growth hormone is high, your metabolism is high. When people say that they can eat anything and just burn off the fat, that's what's going on. Your metabolism is very high. You just get away with almost anything. I say almost because there's limits to this rule. But
okay.
Third tip, heart rate. You want it going continuously throughout your workout. When you're in motion, look to kill yourself, but then look to recover. You need to respect that process. A lot of people don't. And then when they're actually training, they'll be giving 40%, not 100%. 100% does not last long at all. You're lucky if it lasts a minute. And then take the amount of time that you need, because everybody's different, to be able to give that same output again. Final tip, calories. You need to understand how much you need, so you need to measure out what your base metabolic rate is. You need to find out how much your body consumes, depending on your size, depending on your weight, and depending on where your metabolism is to begin with. You do this through experimenting. There's websites available, there's online calculators available. But I mean, once you have that, follow that and see how your body reacts. And after training, you need to eat. A lot of people skip meals, a lot of people don't eat enough. That slows your metabolism down. Diet is actually your biggest enemy when it comes to metabolism.
Alright, so I'm gonna list out a few types of food that can help you to improve or increase your metabolism, but it's mostly like a temporary state, right? But it will help you to get to where you need to be in the long term. Alright, so hot pepper, as everyone knows, you should know this by now if you've ever had a look at fat loss and trying to boost metabolism. So you want to look at your cayenne pepper, your jalapenos, your chili peppers, right? It's been proven, a lot of research has been done around this, so it's like a guarantee. Okay, so on the list next you have green tea, which is important, but you don't want to use it too often because it gives you a temporary boost, right? And you have ginger is another one, almonds, apples, citrus fruits, or you have your lime, lemon, grapefruit especially. And these foods are rich in vitamin C, and they have enzymes which help with digestion. And it's been proven that vitamin C is related to helping to boost your metabolism. And also foods that are rich in antioxidants, so citrus fruits and some of the other ones I've mentioned are rich in antioxidants. And we have spices such as cinnamon. If you go and do a bit of research on this, it's been proven that cinnamon does help with increasing the metabolic rate in the human body. Fish oil, very important. So fish oils contain antioxidant and fat soluble lipids, which I mentioned earlier about lipids. So these are fat soluble vitamins, where you have your vitamin A, your vitamin E, vitamin D, right? So that's very important for the body, especially if you're not getting enough sunshine. That's very important. And one of the most important as well, you can't forget your mustard. If you enjoy eating mustard, like pure raw mustard, so English mustard, for example, mustard seeds, whatever form you're going to use it in, it has to be proper mustard. It's been proven again as well. And just to touch back on the chili peppers or hot pepper, it's been proven that it increases the metabolic rate about 25%, and it lasts about 3 hours, up to 3 hours. And the main function you would get from these foods are improving circulation throughout the human body, so that's your respiratory and your blood circulation as well. Also helps with cell repair, muscle repair, and it just improves the hormonal balance, which Ambrose spoke about as well. Alright, another food you want to start eating as well, if you don't currently eat it, is broccoli, right? Because broccoli has it has a negative effect when it comes to calories, because broccoli actually induces the fat burning process in the human body, and it contains a lot of vitamin C, which I didn't actually know before. And yeah, so broccoli is nearly like a superfood in this sense, right? So you want to eat a healthy, balanced diet in order to keep your metabolism moving as efficiently as possible. This is a special request I want to put out to the audience. Should we go, we're thinking about doing a training series for people who have kids, so people who have children and children are always getting in the way of daily activity or exercise when they try to do it. Would you like to see a series with me training with kids, us demonstrating to you how to best handle training with kids? Because it's gonna be fun, they're gonna love it, you're gonna love it at the end of the day, because you're gonna make the progress you need to get. Or would you like to see us cover any of the stuff we've done in the past fat loss series, or even this video? If you wanna see anything specific, just drop us a comment or send a message, or however you want to reach out to us. Okay? Peace out again. It's Tavez and Ambrose. Alright, we're out.
Nice.